Hi there, I'm Jaclyn Steele, and welcome to day 4 of my 20 in 29 challenge. I'm loving this. I feel like the rapid fire of it is really good for me. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning about video editing. I'm learning more about sound editing. And yeah, it's really cool. My 20 and 29 day challenge, I talk about it more in depth in video 1 and in video 2, but essentially this is my giant social experiment. My approach to marketing has always been create really high quality content and hope that it finds its audience. And now my approach is, it's a little bit of a non-approach, but essentially like I want to let you guys in. I want to let you into the process. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I want you to trust me so that I can get to know you. I feel like my mission in life is to create songs and writing and creative pieces of content that are going to elevate conversations, make people feel good about themselves, bring things back to basics so that we can hear our own voices and our own thoughts and get in touch with who we really are. I have a podcast called Self-Discovery, and that is all about unplugging from the matrix, like society, and figuring out who we really are so that we can go out into this world fully alive and be who we are. And part of getting all of this stuff out is building trust and creating content. And I've never done that in a super consistent way. So now I'm doing that. And today's topic, and I'm going to try and keep it short, it is everything is scary until you do it. Everything is scary until you do it. And in my experience, the fear of doing something is actually worse than the actual act of doing something. And so I want to break this down a little bit and go into a little detail. I'm going to give you a little bit about my philosophy on life. Yes, I want to be happy. I think everybody wants to be happy. But I don't think we're here on this planet with the sole purpose of being happy. I don't think God created us and allowed us to be here because he just wanted us to be happy. I think life is an experience in which we are given a series of opportunities to choose to grow or to choose to stay the same. And Eckhart Tolle, who wrote A New Earth, said this: life doesn't exist to make you happy. Life exists to make you conscious. And I totally believe this. I think, like that saying goes, life is a classroom, and our lives are a reflection of our choices and what we decide to do with the opportunities or lack of opportunities that are before us. Paulo Coelho, one of my favorite writers of all time in The Alchemist, wrote, "Whoever you are, or whatever it is that you do, when you really want something, it's because that desire originated in the soul of the universe. It's your mission on earth." And I love this because I think that happiness comes when we've discovered our purpose and we're walking toward and making progress toward our purpose, not the other way around. I don't think we just magically wake up one day and become happy. I think we can focus on creating more joyful lives and doing things that bring us joy. But to create a consistently happy life, I think we have to do the hard work of discovering what our purpose is and then take the very brave steps of working toward that purpose and taking action on that purpose. And it may be scary and you may be afraid of failure, but I want to tell you this from my heart to yours. It's okay to fail. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to not have it all figured out. All of that is part of the process. It's going to teach you what you need to know in order to grow and in order to take the next step. And if you're a perfectionist, I'm a recovering perfectionist through and through. Perfectionism isn't cool anymore. People don't want to see perfect. I don't want to see perfect. I want to see real. I want to see authentic. So don't worry about being perfect. It's really not cool anymore. I think of me when I first started to learn the piano, and I'm still not an expert, but I went into it going at 16. I went into it going, I have to be perfect. I have to get this right. I have to learn how to read music. I have to have this all figured out. And, blah, blah, blah. And it took all the joy of learning how to play a musical instrument out of the equation. Then when I picked up not picked up literally, but when I started to learn the piano again in my 30s, and I took the approach of, let this be playful, let this be something that you enjoy, it transformed the whole process. I took my focus off of being perfect and trying to have every note right and put it on, how do I get into a place and space where I can enjoy the music that is coming out of this instrument and the fact that my little fingers are creating it. So don't worry about perfectionism. Don't worry about failing. All of that is part of the process. Every single one of us experiences that in life when we are stepping out of our comfort zones and doing something that we haven't done before. So don't hold yourself to a standard that you will never be able to achieve that stops you from taking the first step in the first place. And I want to end with two things. The first is a question. How will you feel if you don't do this? Whatever it is you feel like your purpose is, whatever it is that brings you joy but you're scared of pursuing, how will you feel if you don't do it? And the second thing is another quote from my favorite author, Paulo Coelho. This is from the Zahir, and this is something that I created into a piece of artwork, and I have literally hanging over my bed in my bedroom, and it's this. All you have to do is pay attention. Oh, I'm going to try not to cry. Lessons will arrive when you are ready. And if you can read the signs, you will learn everything you need to know in order to take the next step. I'm going to read it one more time because it's so good. All you have to do is pay attention. Lessons always arrive when you are ready. And if you can read the signs, you will learn everything you need to know in order to take the next step. I don't know what you believe, but my belief is this. We live in a world where there is a higher power, a God, a universe that loves us so much and believes in us so much and set our purpose within our soul so deeply that when we decide to take action on it and we declare that this is what we are going to do, the whole universe conspires with us to bring it to fruition. So you don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to know every single little step. And I'm so guilty of that. I've been so controlling about career decisions and all kinds of other things, wanting to know every little single detail. But that's not how it works. You just need to take the first step. Just decide, and things will fall into place. The universe will see it. It will acknowledge it. Whether you believe it or not, I know this to be true because I've experienced it. And if you pay attention, signs will arrive that will help you make the next best decision. And that's really all you have to do. Take the first step, pay attention, and the universe will show you the next best step. Just make the next best decision. You don't need to figure out the ending. Just one step at a time. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I wish you light and love and peace. And from my heart to yours, you can follow your passion. You can connect with your purpose and lasso it and bring it into fruition. I know it's scary, and I've been there, and I'm still there right now, walking through the fear, but it's worth it, and you can do it, and the fear of doing it is worse than the reality of doing it. I believe in you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 5. And if you do like this video and you felt like it encouraged you in any way or inspired you, please feel free to subscribe, like, follow, wherever it is that you're watching this video on whatever platform. I want to engage with you. Leave me a comment. Let me know what I can do better or what you want to see more of. I value your opinion. So anyway, have an awesome day.